Lindsey Stone is worried that her husband has developed passionate feelings for another woman. She only has her suspicions, but a woman's intuition can't be discounted. Unsettled by the prospect of losing her marriage, Lindsey makes a bold move to rescue her relationship.
It was a fairy tale. It was everything that a human being wants to have in a relationship. It felt like what you read about and what you think about when you're young, or especially being a little girl, you think about falling in love for the first time. It was that. I'd never felt like that about anybody else in my whole life. Jeremy, of late, has been a little distant, still very kind, but it's almost like I sense a little bit of guilt. I have confronted him about his behavior. He treats me like I'm kind of crazy, you know, jealous woman style. I've been a little insecure lately, you know. I'm not 21 anymore and not Miss Fitness like I used to be. And, you know, I think he's kind of taking advantage of that and telling me, well, you're just insecure. But I know that there's something he's not telling me. I blame myself. I just...
Jeremy Stone exiting the building and entering his car. The suspect pulls onto the road and is followed for a few miles until he turns into the parking lot of a nearby bar. Ground units tail Stone inside, where he's captured enjoying the company of an unknown female. Agents take special notice as Stone's companion repositions her crutches, making for better access to his mouth. Eventually, the couple call it a day and exit the establishment. Noticing the difficulty his companion is having with her walking sticks, Stone pauses on the sidewalk and sweetly kisses her forehead before rushing to the trunk of his car. He proudly returns with wheelchair. The companion sits in the seat like a queen on her throne, while Stone guides her into the passenger seat of his car. Mobile units track the duo to a residence, later identified as the Companions, where Stone continues his chivalrous act, scooping up his lady fair and carrying her inside. Stone remains at the house for a number of hours before returning to the home he and Lindsey share. Investigation Day 4. Agents keep a close eye on the suspect as he exits his home, greets a neighbor, and enters his car. He's followed to the residence of his companion. Upon arriving, he makes his way past a number of unknown males lounging on the front porch. It appears the group is gathered there to help maneuver an unwieldy electric organ into the house. Stone pitches in while his amour, now identified as Afton Burrows, sits in her wheelchair, orchestrating the move. Once successfully positioning the musical device, the suspect appears to overlook the malady of his friend, inviting a playful banter between the two. Left alone on the porch, Stone becomes quite the daredevil as he perilously perches on the arms of the rolling rocker. Hours pass before agents are able to reconnect with the suspect. He appears in the front yard, shirt off and on the phone. The conversation with Lindsey is captured in this recorded phone call.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, where you at?
Just helping a friend move. I talked about that with you earlier.
Well, when do you think you're gonna be home?
I'm not too sure. I guess we'll be done when we're done.
Why didn't you invite me?
Well, it's such a heavy lifting. I didn't think you'd want to come.
Okay, Jeremy. Well, alright, well, I guess I'll just see you later then. Have fun.
Alright, I'll talk to you then.
Bye.
Stone remains for 2 more hours before finally making his way home to Lindsey. Investigation Day 7. Mobile units follow Stone as he leaves work, ultimately arriving at Burrows' home. As Stone exits his car, agents are now fully aware that Miss Afton Burrows is an employee at the bar that Lindsey and her husband frequent regularly. Stone exits, carrying Burrows down the steps until she can reestablish herself on her crutches. With a roommate and friends always at Burrows' home, Stone seems to have planned a romantic moonlit rendezvous in the park. The couple enjoy the intimate and passionate time alone. After an hour in supposed seclusion, the two finally pack up and return to Burroughs' residence. Detectives, meanwhile, return to headquarters, confident that they've proven
Okay. On this day of investigation, we have Jeremy getting into his vehicle, arriving at a bar, walking inside, and sitting with this female. Do you recognize her?
Yeah.
Who is that?
It's Afton.
Afton. He kisses her. Sometime later, they exit the bar, talking to each other. It looks like he kisses her on the forehead right there. I don't know if she looks like she's in crutches. I noticed he grabbed a wheelchair out of his car. Is that?
That's my grandfather's. I let him take her that so she could use it because
That's your grandfather's wheelchair.
Yeah.
And he's letting another woman why he's married to you, use that.
I told him he could because I felt sorry for her. I didn't know. I trusted that nothing was going on.
They go back to, I believe this is her house. He carries her inside and emerges a few hours later to return home to you. On this day of investigation, he arrives once again back at Afton's house, and an hour or so later emerges with her in crutches. They get into his car. They arrive at a local restaurant, sit outside together. She looks like she's playing with his beard. They're laughing. And I'd say a few hours later, because it looks like it's dark outside, they walk out to his car, drive to a local park. He carries her out to the grass, puts a blanket down. They sit together. Looks like he has his shirt off. And a few hours later, they depart from the park, return to her residence, and he spends the night. Do you remember that night of him not coming home? Did he do anything strange, anything weird the next day? Do you recall talking to him? Did he say where he went? Was that the night that you had told me about him not calling?
Yeah, it was just casual, but I mean, he wouldn't look at me. I knew it. I feel like I knew.
We know where they're at. Jeremy and Afton together. Are you ready to go confront them? Okay, we'll call the detectives in the van. Follow me right this way, and let's go. Just want to let you know we're about 4 minutes out. Okay, there's actually a detective outside watching the house.
For the last 2 months, he's told me that I'm crazy.
For the last 2 months, he's told you you're crazy, and is there a reason why? Is anything?
Because I was suspicious, because
you questioned?
Yes, I felt like something like this was going on.
All right, and we are here. You ready?
Get everybody out. Everybody out, everybody out, everybody out.
Everybody out, everybody out. Load out now.
You guys. This is the house. The house is right there. They're inside. I'm not sure where. In front of it. In front of it.
How you doing, man?
I'm all right.
Is my husband in there? In there? Is he in there?
Yeah, he's... Just please don't break anything.
You. What the hell is this? Oh my! You lied to me! You bastards! Get the out of here! Get the fuck out! I know you!
I'm sorry.
Oh God! Get your herpes off!
What? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
you
sorry.
Get out of there, you crippled little bitch!
Hey,
you look like a cracked out, pin-up wannabe bitch!
Hey, I'm sorry. Let's go outside. Hey,
What the f is going on?
what's going on? Hey.
Oh my god, oh my god.
I'm sorry. What's going on, Lindsey?
What's going on?
What's happening?
You're in a bathtub with that girl who's supposed to be our friend.
I'm sorry.
Go! Get that camera out of my face! Get out! Get the out! I'm not kidding! Who the are you people?
Coming up, the conclusion.
What the hell is this?
I'm sorry.
Get out of there, you crippled little bitch!
Get the out!
So, Jeremy, Hey, well, I gotta hear your side of the story, man. You've been together for 6 years. You're married, and what's going on, man? You're at.
I'm just unsatisfied.
Don't let that bitch come out of here.
You want to go get some clothes on, man, and come back out and talk to us? All right, let's go do that.
Just
and then...
hold on, don't leave.
Get out of here! I already told you once. I'm not gonna tell you again. Get out of here!
Get out,
This
get out.
isn't your
Just go,
house.
just go.
No, the isn't your husband.
Okay.
Bitch!
You obviously.
God, I was wondering where those cold swords came from, you slut.
You, they probably came from your mama, bitch.
Jeremy, if you give a about our marriage, you get the out here and let's go home. Now. Now.
I don't know if I can.
Why?
I don't know.
What?
Just take your time.
I'm
What
sorry.
am I?
I'm sorry, baby. I don't know if I can go home. I don't know if I can go home.
Are you in love with her? Why do you let me sit there?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because you're a that's why. You're a that's why.
Sorry. I don't know.
So you're
I
gonna
love
stay.
you.
So you're
I love
gonna
you.
stay.
I might.
So what is this? So what are we gonna do?
Jeremy, I gotta
you
hear
don't
your
need to
side of the
touch
story,
me.
man.
You don't love anybody but yourself. And this piece of ass, which is all she is, piece of ass, piece of ass.
Better piece of ass than his bitch wife.
You know what? You're right, because you got a lot of experience, because you're a whore. Let's go.
Y'all
Don't,
Sorry. I'm sorry.
don't touch me. This is on my terms. Quit touching me.
Sorry.
This is my house. This is my privacy.
Absolutely, we'll give you privacy. Get some clothes
Please,
on. I need to speak to you outside.
Take your camera, bitch, too. Get the out of here.
What's going? Well, who are all these people? What's going on?
Look, read the shirts. What do you think it is?
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I don't know
It
what
is
you want
my
me to
proof.
do. I've been so unsatisfied for so long. I don't know what to do.
Well, move
I really
on.
don't know.
Be honest and let me go. Don't keep me around and cheat on me like a idiot.
I love you. I love you with my whole heart. I just don't know what to do.
If you love somebody, you don't go 18-year-old.
All you do is couch and fondle
Crackhead,
the remote.
bitches.
I don't know what to do.
Where's Jeremy? Where's Jeremy? I don't know
He's
you people.
outside.
I don't want you in my house. I didn't give you permission. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Go take care of her. Get out of my life.
No,
We're
I
done.
love
Get
you.
your tomorrow. Done.
Jeremy?
Bitch, get your little hobbled ass back inside.
I don't think so. This is
I
house.
can't even
can
do
whatever
anything.
I want.
You already broke yourself.
Your marriage is broken, dumbass. If you knew any better, you'd get in that big white van with all your cameras and get the out of here.
Could you get your
Are you charging me right now? Are you charging me?
girl?
Seriously?
I can't touch you because you're hobbled. It's like against my moral code.
Okay.
I need to hear both of this, so I don't understand. So you two go to a bar together. She is a bartender.
She was nice to me. She's in my grandfather's wheelchair. So what you?
At what point did you decide to pursue Afton?
Just when I realized that 9 months without sex isn't going anywhere.
You are such a liar.
Sex. That's all I wanted.
You are such a. Do you hear this?
Yeah, I've
You're
heard
just
it before, too.
Oh, you're just a lay.
I'm not a...
Oh,
he's
look at
in love
you.
with me.
And Afton,
Ask him.
your side of it
He's
though is
saying it
what?
right here in your
Is he comes
face.
to your bar, you know, you've seen them two together,
He's
but
a good person, and she treats him like... She doesn't give a about anything in his life.
You heard one side of it.
Nothing in your life.
You have
Nothing.
heard one side of it. It's really convenient.
all right. So Jeremy, I just need to know one thing. What ultimate decision do you want to make right now, Lindsey?
Jeremy, tell
or
them.
Afton?
Tell them what's going on.
I'm so sorry.
No, why are you apologizing to
I'm
me
in
now?
love with you. I'm in love with you.
So
I'm
what's
so
gonna
in love with
happen? Are you leaving this bitch or what?
you. Yes, I want to be with you.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. I have some property.
Where are you going?
I have
Where are you
here.
going?
I have property here.
Jeremy, get her.
Jeremy, touch me. I will you up.
Don't you go
What are
near
you
my
doing?
house.
What are you doing?
I'm not
I
going
believe she
near
just
your
wants
weird
to
little
Well,
crack
I
house,
believe
all
she
right?
can't go on
What
my
do you
porch.
need to
That's
get?
my
F***ing-
porch.
Can somebody help me, God? Y'all letting a lady carry this heavy machine
You're
down?
not a lady. You're not a lady. Get out of here. Leave. Leave. Get your hand on my face.
I can't hurt a crippled person, all right?
Well, aren't you a saint? I
Hey.
said, aren't you a saint?
What the
Get the out of here.
Hey, hey.
Crazy bitch. Coming to
Just
my
leave.
house, barging in, and get the out.
You smell like a hooker ashtray. You're ugly. I hate you. You have no. That's
Hey, I'm sorry.
you.
No, I love you.
You're a liar. And I'm done. I'm really done.
Why did you have to bring everyone into this?
because you told me I was crazy. You told me that I was crazy and you lied to me. I don't forgive you. Leave. Leave out of my face. I want to get in this van and I want to go. We're done. Over. I have to deal with this on my own.
Okay.
Go, go, go. I don't ever want to look at you again.
So sorry. Let's just go inside. Here, this doesn't matter. Let's just go inside. I'm so sorry that this happened to you. I'm so. Hey, this is enough. This is enough already. Hey, just get the camera out of her face. She's on her leg. Get it. Go. Just leave for a second.
I don't even know what's going on right now.
This is enough.
Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
I know you see some activity that I know isn't very easy to watch. We have information that leads us to believe that Jeff is again in the company of his ex-wife.
Jeff? What's this? Hey! Jeff!
Jeff,
what the hell are you doing?
Greetings.
In the first four and a half years that we've been together as man and wife, we were so happy and everything, and now, you know, the last couple of months, it's just been, the happiness is gone, and it's scary because it seems, a couple months seems like years. We built our relationship on honesty and integrity. I mean, we talked about it. We agreed that that was important to have. And it's gone. I mean, missing. And there's not, I'm unable to communicate with him. I just feel like there are things that he's not being honest about. I don't feel loved. He doesn't look at me the way he used to. I mean, it's missing from his eyes. I love him so much. I just want to feel that love coming back to me when I look at him, when he looks at me.
Jeff Palmer, age 37, an account manager suspected of concealing a secret mistress from his loving wife. Investigation Day 4. Cheaters agents perched outside the office of Tony's husband leap into action on this misty night as suspect Palmer scurries across the slick street and into his pickup truck. A short drive reveals a quaint coffee shop as suspect Palmer's destination. Detectives infiltrate the diner with microcams in order to get a closer look at suspect Palmer's every move. Before long, suspect Palmer welcomes an unidentified blonde woman. After settling into a conversation, suspect Palmer suddenly unveils a wad of cash, which he presents to his companion. The couple then depart the all-night diner and make a long trek to a watering hole just off the beaten path. Once inside, undercover operatives capture the pair sharing a drink and carousing in a very carefree manner. The body language between suspect Palmer and his companion suggests that they may be more than mere friends. Several shots later, Mr. Palmer returns his companion to the diner where she left her car. A handshake dismisses the tipsy blonde back from whence she came, allowing suspect Palmer to return to his wife, Tony. Investigation Day 6. Cheaters detectives remain on stakeout in the parking lot of suspect Palmer's workplace. Slightly earlier than usual, suspect Palmer emerges from the office building, chatting on his cell phone. On this evening, Mr. Palmer leaves the inner city en route to a restaurant in the suburbs. Once inside, he meets a familiar young woman whose identity remains withheld and who detectives discover to be suspect Palmer's ex-common-law wife. As they leave the eatery, the exes share a quick hug before jumping into their respective vehicles. Cheaters' mobile agents notice that the ex-wife follows suspect Palmer to a tiny coffee shop close to town. The couple exchange long glances and further conversation before finally departing the cafe. While suspect Palmer says goodnight to his ex, passion consumes him, leading to a long, lustful kiss. Suspect Palmer has some difficulty containing himself as he practically runs into the passenger seat of his ex-wife's car to continue the steamy exchange with her. At the conclusion of the sweaty rendezvous, suspect Palmer finally emerges from the two-door coupe and struts back to his truck and then home to his wife, Tony. Investigation Day 9. Outside the residence that suspect Palmer shares with Tony, Cheater's agents observe Mr. Palmer beginning his journey to Galveston for his childhood friend's bachelor party. However, Cheater's investigators quickly discover that his early departure has nothing to do with party preparation. Suspect Palmer travels to an apartment complex on the other side of town. Before long, Suspect Palmer and his old roommate leave the complex and begin their plans for the evening. Palmer's deception deepens in this recorded telephone call with Tony.
Hello? Sweetie? Yeah? Hey, I know we were supposed to meet tonight, but Bobby, he's having all these problems with his wife and stuff, and she's like, what do I do? I mean, okay, so get home. I gotta go be his dad. So you're gonna be there, what, an hour? I don't know how long. I mean, how long do these things take? I mean, she threw him out. He's always got problems. He's right here. I mean, I'll call you. Okay, I'll call you when I know. Okay, call me. All right. Bye.
The disgraceful acts perpetrated by Mr. Palmer prompt Cheaters to contact Tony for a swift resolution. Coming up, the confrontation.
With the severity of suspect Palmer's transgressions brought to light, Cheaters meets with Tony to review the findings. On the verge of an emotional breakdown, Tony collects herself before examining the footage.
Tony, thank you for being here tonight. I know that the circumstances that you came to us were not pleasant. You were concerned about what was going on in your relationship with your husband, Jeff. Mm-hmm. Our detectives have compiled the information that you've waited quite a while to see. Mm-hmm. And I want you to know up front that there's a potential that this might be very painful.
I want to know.
Okay. On this evening, we had a detective outside of Jeff's place of employment. He was observed as he left, gets into his truck, and was followed until he arrived at a restaurant. Now, after a period of time, he's joined by another young lady. Do you recognize that woman?
Yeah.
Who is that?
That's his ex, who he was with before us.
Now, his ex-girlfriend, or?
Well, they lived together for a long time, so they were married, kind of common law.
She sits down. They seem to be having a casual conversation, but it appears that he gives her something. Now, I don't know if that was money, and shortly thereafter, they both get in his truck and were followed to a bar. And there they are as they walk in, they're arm in arm. Once inside, you can see their behavior. She gives him a kiss. They leave, go back to the restaurant. She goes to her car, and he drives off. On this evening, we had detectives outside of your home. They observed Jeff as he left your home on this evening. He was followed to another residence where he picked someone up, and from there they were followed to a theater. He followed them back to her residence, and once inside, we were able to get a shot of some brief activity before they both retire into another room. Tony, I know this is unpleasant, and I know this is not what you'd hoped, but unfortunately, this is what was taking place behind your back. Where did Jeff tell you that he was going to be this evening?
He had to help his mother with some stuff at the house.
Okay. Well, the reason I asked Tony is that we have information that leads us to believe that Jeff is again in the company of his ex-wife.
Tonight?
This evening, right now. Mm-hmm. I'm going to check with the detective right now.
Okay.
Yeah, Tony's been briefed. She's doing okay. They are together. They had some dinner. They're at an Indian restaurant right now. Okay. Good. If there's any movement, give me a call. Okay. Okay. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Council. Detective again. Yeah. They went behind the restaurant. So they just parked? We're not far. All right. Guide us in. We see him right now. Pull in right there. All right. Follow him. All right. Oh, right here. Okay. Where we going?
Right
Come out this side.
Lights.
Jeff?
What's this?
Hey!
Jeff?
Hey!
Hey, I am not here.
Seth,
Jeff, where?
what the hell are you doing?
Hey, this is an emergency.
What are you doing? Seth, what are you doing?
Jumped my mom.
Stop running!
I swear to Christ.
Jeff?
Why are
Can
you
hang on
running?
one second? Jeff, Jeff,
Hey,
can you
Jeff.
speak with us for a second?
Excuse me.
Jeff.
Who's this running off my phone? Come on.
Hey.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
Hey.
I'm not doing this.
No, yeah.
I'm not doing this.
I want to know why.
When these people go away, I'll tell you.
Coming up, the conclusion.
Go away, I'll tell you. I'm not doing this on TV.
Were you unhappy in your relationship with
I
Tony?
don't know. This is not where I want to talk about this, man.
Well,
I don't want to
where
talk
did you
about this
plan?
now.
How long would you have let it go on before you decided to talk?
Well,
before
probably
you found the
before
time
the
where
TV
you felt
cameras, man.
comfortable.
Hey, you. Hey, you. All of you, get the away from me. I'm not doing this now.
Hey, Deb!
Oh, God, you guys are slow.
He won't answer anything. He just... Well, that's what I needed to know. I am so... After the way he just acted, there's not much hope there.
Here. This is your car, dear. I don't know where your keys are, though.
I don't know either. I can't play that game. I'm not going to do that. I'm not... If he wants someone that's going to be like that, I mean, you see, I'm not going to get all, like nasty like that, and maybe that's what he wants.
Are those your keys? No, those are my keys. Where are your keys?
God, what an idiot.
Girl.
Yeah, he did look like a sissy running in his panties, didn't he?
Tony, I know that now is not a good time to really make decisions, but from where you sit now, how do you see yourself moving forward, and what decisions do you feel like that you need to make in the near future?
I mean, obviously, having a marriage, we're not going to just, I'm not going to go to the courthouse tomorrow and file for something. We need to talk about things. I need to know what led to this. I need to know more about what led to this. If he, and I need to know if he really does want to just throw it all away.
When I first saw Vanessa at the lake, I had no idea what she was about to do, what she was thinking. All I knew is that I was in my car with another girl, and it didn't look good.
Jay?
What the f is going on?
Easy, Vanessa.
Get out the damn car! What the f is going on?
Vanessa?
Get out!
That's not necessary.
Get out the damn car!
Hold on, chill out, man.
You telling me to chill out? You out here doing your... What the f?
Chill out. I just received oral sex. That's not considered cheating at all. Kissing ain't considered cheating. Hugging ain't considered cheating. Spending a little money ain't considered cheating. Just, if you go all the way, that's cheating right there. So I think when I saw the footage, I thought I was a little wrong, but when you see Vanessa and you see how she acts, you can see it was justified.
Well, no. Sorry? You sorry? What are you sorry for? You sorry because you out here her?
Ain't nobody even done nothing yet, man.
You ain't done that. Okay, so that when y'all two out here doing it, going back and forth from the car wash here, you don't think I don't know about this? So you talking with your out? Is that what's going on?
After the incident at the lake, I took back to my apartment for the first time. It was because I didn't want to take her there any other time. And she helped me get all my stuff. That's why it was so quick. So she was a big help. And I guess it was an easy way to move out. Right now, I'm back at home with Mom. I'm going to school.
Okay,
tell me what
the
the deal
situation
is.
in the car is wrong, but ain't nobody nowhere. As you can see, that's still wrapped up, and as you can see, I'm still fully clothed.
See, but
in order
the thing
for
is,
something to go down, I have to be naked, so don't say that.
So there's a condom out. The whole point is there's a condom out.
So you need to say something to him.
I think Vanessa will call me eventually. Like, I talked to her since, but it wasn't good, but I'm sure she'll call. I mean, if not, oh well, there's other fish in the sea.
They showed me the truth, okay? They showed me that you a no good ass, and I don't need to be with you. I deserve better than that. All that you be getting mad at for looking at me in the club, all that. Hey, guess what? That's about to be what's really going on, okay?
Man, you know you finna call me.
No, I'm not finna call you for...
No good and damn well you finna call me.
I'm not finna call you for...
When I look at it in Vanessa's point of view, I still see me being innocent, because I'm simply innocent. No matter how you look at it, if it looks bad, it's not the inside, it's the inside that counts. I'm innocent.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.